Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, welcome back to another exciting day of math. I am so excited about this next unit in geometry that I decided to wear my special outfit. But I couldn't find that special outfit, so I wore this instead. This is my peanut butter and jelly, well, this is the jelly side, toast costume I wore for Halloween last year. I figured the special occasion, special outfit. Anyways, all right, let's get ready for some math. I'm gonna take these off, it's a little dark in here. I wanna go ahead and start off with some mental math. Today for mental math, I have a riddle for you, so listen up closely, okay? As always with mental math, you guys can always pause the video. You guys can also rewind it if you missed something or you wanna hear something again. So make sure that you use YouTube and the resources here to help you solve this mental math, all right? So for our mental math riddle today, it says, when Laura was 6 years old, her sister Lupe was half her age. If Laura is 40 years old today, how old is Lupe? All right. You're thinking, So again, if Laura was 6 years old and her sister was half her age, and if Laura is 40 today, how old is her sister Lupe? Good question. So what do you think it is? What's your answer? So the answer is that Lupe is 37. How is that possible? Well, let's think. If Laura is 6 years old and her sister is half her age, that means that Lupe is 3 years old. And so that means that Lupe is 3 years younger than Laura, okay? So that same difference is going to stay with them throughout their lives. So when Laura is 40, Lupe would be 37. Great job today. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready for our lesson. I'm really excited because today we're starting a brand new unit on geometry. Though if I'm being very honest, the first couple of lessons will be vocabulary heavy. So there'll be a lot of stuff. And so just starting today on the first lesson, you guys are already asked to write down new vocabulary for today. So let's get our supplies going. For today's lesson, you're going to need that vocabulary that you copy down in your handbook. So let's grab our handbooks. We're also going to need our student book and our home connections book. And we're also going to need, I want you to see if you can find a postcard or a sticky note that you can use. Something with a square corner, okay? Something with an L-shaped corner. It'll make more sense, and if you already have the vocabulary down, then you kind of already can connect, okay? So let's go ahead and get it. While you guys are grabbing your supplies, I'm gonna go change out of this outfit. Oof. Tastes pretty good though. All right, I hope you have your supplies ready. I've changed my outfit. I am now peanut butter because I was jelly before. All right, so let's go ahead and get a little warm up. I want you to open up first to your vocabulary. There are a couple of terms there. And on the slides, I wanted to let you know that before we start talking about angles, I wanted to kind of define what an angle is. And as you notice on the image in your slides, an angle is created by two lines or rays coming from one point, and then the distance that they create and moving away from that point, the space in between, that is what we measure. And we measure that in degrees. We can use that by using protractors. We can use that by, we can estimate those by gaining knowledge of what certain benchmark angles are. And so we'll talk about those tomorrow, but today we're going to talk about just the types of angles. So we talked about the zero angle, and so the zero angle is an angle that has zero distance between it. So just think of it as two lines going straight ahead. Okay? Let's go ahead and practice this. Let's go ahead and get out of your seat. If you're sitting down, go ahead and get out of your seat. Go ahead and put your hands out. Okay? And for this first one, I'm going to have you guys close your hands and make one straight line like this. Okay? Ooh, this costume is getting in the way. All right, so this is your zero angle. Good. So let's go ahead and move into a right angle. And a right angle creates a perfect L. Okay? It creates a perfect 90-degree angle with your two arms. Good. I hope you're doing this at home. And your parents and your siblings and everybody else at home is going to be admired by you, and you're creating angles. Good. Okay? So our next angle was an acute angle. An acute. Oh, cute. Acute means small. So an acute angle is going to be less than 90 degrees. So let's go ahead and bring that top hand down, all to the side. Oh, now we've created an acute angle with our arms. Good. I love being in a peanut butter sandwich costume when I'm doing this. All right, now we're going to show an obtuse angle. So with an obtuse angle, you're actually going to go straight back up and then a little bit past that. And now my two arms have created an obtuse angle. And this is an angle that is greater than 90 degrees. I know you guys are all looking cool, just like me in my peanut butter suit and my glasses right now, pretending to be an obtuse angle. And the last one was your straight angle. Okay, and a straight angle is at 180 degree angle, and it looks like two lines going in opposite directions at the same angle versus very straight line. Okay, that's why it's called a straight angle. But the lines are going in two separate directions. Okay, so zero angle, straight, acute, right, obtuse, straight. Okay, now I want you to say it with me. We're going to start over. Zero, acute, right, obtuse, straight. One more time. Zero, acute, right, obtuse, straight. Nice job. Now, just pop quiz. Just real quick, pop quiz. I'm going to call out a type of angle, and I want you to make it with your arms, okay? Just how I just showed you. Ready? Let's see, acute. Good. Let's see, zero. Oh, yeah, straight like that. Both going in the same direction. Nice. Let's see, right angle. Nice job. Let's see, straight angle. Oh, look at those nice straight angles. Nice job. And the last one, obtuse. Great job. Whew. Had to take off that costume. I was working up a sweat. Being peanut butter and being jelly is exhausting, and so is creating angles, but we are having so much fun. All right, for this next part of our lesson, I am going to pull up our student book, page 164. So go ahead and grab your student books and let's open them to page 164. We're going to do this page together. All right, go grab your book, open up to 164. Go. All right, so this is what page 164 looks like. Great, so on this page, the directions say, in each group of 5 angles, there is one that does not belong. Circle the angle that doesn't belong for each group. So if we're looking at all of the angles, number 1, which angle does not belong? I want you to use your knowledge of the vocabulary that we just learned and the angles that we just created with our arms to pick out one that doesn't belong and go ahead and circle it. And then let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Again, you guys, if you need more time to figure this out, please feel free to click the pause button. Number 2 has different angles using your knowledge of your vocabulary and your knowledge of angles so far. Which one there does not belong? Go ahead and circle that one now. And now let's go ahead and move on to number 3. There's a lot of angles that look very familiar, but I want you to figure out which one of those does not belong. Which one does not look like the others? Okay? Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 has a couple different angles there as well. Which one of those does not belong? This one might be a little bit trickier. Okay? And last, number 5. Which one of those angles does not belong in that group? All right, so great. So you guys were pointing out the angles that did not belong based on your knowledge of your vocabulary. You might have noticed that a lot of them were straight angles, and there was one zero angle there with the arrows pointing in the same direction as opposed to the opposite direction. And so that's a good way to differentiate or tell apart a zero from a straight angle. A straight angle will have one point in the center and 2 arrows pointing in opposite directions, while a 0-degree angle will have both arrows pointing in the same direction because there is no distance between them, so both of them will be moving in the same direction from your central point. Okay, so that's one way to figure out those. Okay, one trick to figure out whether an angle is right is that, remember earlier I asked you to grab a note card. Note cards have the perfect little 90-degree angle right here because 90-degree angles create squares, or in this case a rectangle. Okay, but whenever you want to see if an angle is 90 degrees, you can always take a Post-it or a note card and put one corner inside of the angle, and if you can see the line on the side and the line on the bottom, you have created a perfect 90-degree angle, and that's how you can identify that. Now, on your student book, on the next page, on page 165, you are being asked to mark each angle, whether it's straight or zero or acute, obtuse, or right. So to help you with that, go ahead and take your note card, for example, and you can place it on the shapes. And for example, this first one here, the angle that I'm measuring right up at the top, you see how one line lines up with my note card, but the other one does not. I can still see the line on this side. So that tells me that this is an obtuse angle. So we can label that obtuse, okay? If I'm using my note card and both sides line up, like here on the square, if I line those up, I can see both lines, and that tells me that's a 90-degree angle, okay? If I use my note card and one line is shown and the other one is covered, that means that the angle is less than 90 degrees, and so you have an acute angle. All right, so now that we've talked about different types of angles, let's talk about your assignments for today. We're going to continue working on our student books. I want you to go all the way to page 166. You're going to go to page 166 today. All right, and then in your student books, for your student books, you're going to be doing pages 89 and 90. So 2 pages today. And we'll be doing more about shapes this week. Tomorrow we'll talk about benchmark angles, and then we'll be using protractors next week to measure angles ourselves. So I hope that you guys had fun today. Don't forget to send me your reflections with your home connections. And don't forget to send Brandon a video for that dance challenge. Okay? I love to see you guys dance. I know we got some good dancers in 4th grade. All right? So let's show Aspen Country Day what we're made of and what we're all about. And let's send in those videos. You guys, I had so much fun today playing peanut butter and jelly and talking angles with you guys today. I love geometry. So I hope that you guys had fun as well, doing all your angles and stuff, and maybe you can turn this into a dance move. Hey, there you go. There's an idea. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Stay indoors. Except go out and play some recess because it's been gorgeous out. All right. I'm tired and going crazy. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.